Well, it's good, y'all. It's your boy Cam. I just want to give y'all my feedback on the Dallas Wings versus the Indiana Fever game today. But the Dallas Wings end up coming up short today against the Fever, and Caitlin Clark was in town today. She put up a good performance, and then but first I want to talk about who wasn't double figures today. So Kelsey Mitchell finished with 36 points, and this was her career high. And Caitlin Clark finished with 28 points today, and Nalissa Smith finished with 14. And then so now I want to talk about the stats for the Dallas Wings. Natasha Howard finished with 18 today. Satu Sabali finished with 25 points, and Arike finished with 34 today. In the first quarter, she was on fire. She had 15 points in the first quarter, which was insane. And then, the total 3 points she had today was 9. I was like, man, Arike was just balling out today, even though they came up short. And then, so I want to talk about what I think about today's game. So it was very competitive, and it was going back and forth, you know. So but Caitlin Clark did struggle early in the first quarter. She went 0 for 3, I would say. And then the second quarter, she started cooking it. But that second half, she was just knocking down shots and everything. And then, yeah, man. And then we did good with the Wings were doing good until that fourth quarter. The fourth quarter, they were struggling a little bit. And then the last 2 minutes, we was turning the ball over too much. Natasha Howard had traveled twice, and we missed a few free throws. We missed a few free throws in the last 5 minutes, and that's what hurt us too. And the turnovers hurt us the last couple minutes of the fourth quarter. And but this was but they came out and they fought hard, and they're still in the hunt for playoffs. So hopefully we can go back to that winning streak. So I honestly now remember who the Dallas Wings defeated on their 3-game winning streak. So first, they defeated the Las Vegas Aces, and they defeated the Minnesota Lynx, and they defeated the Los Angeles Sparks. But that the game I went to was that Friday when they played the Minnesota Lynx, and that was the biggest win of the year so far, and that was the second best team in the Western Conference in the WNBA. And I want to talk about their upcoming schedule for this upcoming week. And so this Tuesday night they play the Washington Mystics, and I already told y'all they lost to them twice playing them in Washington D.C. And they play they go on the road this Friday to Atlanta to play the Atlanta Dream, and then next Sunday they travel to Chicago to take on Chicago Sky, and as they get ready to face Angel Reese and Kennedy Carter. Okay, so now that I've discussed about what I think about the game, so now I want to talk about the game, the good game that Caitlin Clark had against the Chicago Sky last week. Last week, Caitlin Clark had 31 points against the Chicago Sky, and she put up a good performance. And now what I really want to talk about is people hating on Caitlin. And I don't understand that. I don't understand why people are hating on Caitlin Clark so much. And now I found out about Caitlin is she makes the most money in the WNBA, which is crazy for a rookie. I'm like, what the hell? A rookie is making the most money? And then, again, she's changed the game so much. And again, like I said before, Caitlin Clark is the version of Stephen Curry. And Caitlin Clark has got a bright future in the WNBA. She truly does. And I have so much respect for her. And on Twitter, LeBron posts about where the Caitlin Clark haters at. And then LeBron has so much respect for her. He loves Caitlin Clark. And All right, I do want to talk about this one game that when the Indiana Fever played the Chicago Sky the first time, and then you know, Kennedy Carter scores a bucket, and then literally she shoves Caitlin to the ground. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, really? I'm like, come on, Kennedy. It's just like, and here's the crazy part. And actually, I went to high school with Kennedy Carter. I've known Kennedy since sophomore year, but I haven't talked to her since like my junior year. Yeah, I went. Yeah, that's crazy facts. I went to high school with Kennedy Carter, and she was a cool person to talk to. Honestly, it's just like yeah, and she could have got a ring in high school, but I just remember her senior year playing the state title game. She ended up fouling out. I was like, damn, that's tough. And then she went to Texas A&M and ended up being the number 4 pick in the 2020 NBA draft, and that was real, and that was awesome for her. I'm so proud of her. Then when I seen Kennedy Carter push Caitlin, I was like, that is not my friend, old friend doing that. And people like when I told some people I went to high school with Kennedy, people like, no way, for real, bro. I was like, yep, that's my old friend from high school, and I was like, that was just totally uncalled for. Well, they did say that Caitlin Clark was talking smack to her, but I don't know. But still, that's just no point of doing that. But I mean, Kennedy's got that dog in her. She's a competitor. But people will respect Caitlin, and people won't have respect for her. But again, I have respect for Caitlin, and I just enjoy watching her play. Honestly, and then in an interview, I remember seeing, and Kennedy was talking to, like, they asked her about what's her reason for doing it, and then she's like, I ain't answer no Caitlin Clark questions. I'm like, wow. I was like, man. I was like, that wasn't cool, man. And then, but and I do want to talk about the game that they have coming up also, and the week after that. So the Wings play the New York Liberty, and I believe that's their last 2 home games, and that's gonna be a big dog fight, because that is the best team in the WNBA, and hopefully a miracle can happen. Hopefully something can happen, because anything's possible. And then I believe the Dallas Wings have a chance of making the playoffs. I believe it'll happen, but if they don't end up making it, I'm pretty sure they'll end up getting another good draft pick, and I believe it will help going into next season. I believe in they'll become even a better team, and today was just a tough game. So they've got to bounce back and get ready for Tuesday against the Washington Mystics. That's all they just have to do. Them just bounce back and they just learn from the day, and they'll see the Indiana Fever again, but they'll be going to Indiana. So hopefully we could come get revenge on them and just get the win. So but one game, we just gotta take one game at a time and just get ready for Tuesday night, and then after that, just we get the win Tuesday. We just get ready for the Atlanta Dream Saturday. But well, that's all I wanted to talk about today. But I hope y'all have a blessed day, and God bless y'all guys.